All right, this segment is sponsored by Trey Harrell Law. It's a very special edition of Trey Helps. Attorney Trey Help joins us with much more. And before we get started with the questions and everything, it's good to see you, by the way. Always very patriotic and everything.
Thank you.
I heard when I was riding my bike today through the neighborhood, because we live in the same hood. I live in the cheap seats, but I do have good skirting.
You're humble bragging about working out. I appreciate that.
And it's all good. But there was a bird that was flying around saying there's a birthday girl coming up next week.
There is a birthday girl. We are in the midst of what I like to call the week of Amber, my beautiful bride, and you gotta love that hat. You gotta love that hat. That kind of defines our marriage right there. But
what's that? He washes the dishes?
Sorry about my husband.
Oh.
Yeah. But no, I'm very blessed to be married. Yeah, I'm very blessed to be married to such an awesome woman who lets me do all the things I get to do. And so before we got into anything, I really want to make it very clear that happy birthday, happy Mother's Day, all of those things, and just thank you for letting me be here and do the things I get to do.
She's got the greatest smile in the world.
That's part of the reason I married her.
Who's her dentist? I mean, that is good.
Yeah.
We can discuss that.
We can discuss that, yeah. I don't know, they might not be a sponsor, so we might need to get them here, be a sponsor, you know. Can't give them free ads, right?
Oh, that's true, that's true. Hey, let's talk about birthdays. What's one thing that everyone needs to know before the next trip around the sun?
Yeah.
You know, especially when it comes to driving, get behind the wheel, that kind of stuff.
You know what you gotta do? If your birthday's coming up, check your insurance coverage. I know that sounds like the most boring thing in the world to do on your birthday, but you got to make sure you have enough coverage, because you got to think about it. As fancy as cars are these days, minimum limits isn't going to cover a whole lot, and you're going to end up getting sued. Right? So, or you need to make sure you have underinsured or underinsured motorist coverage, because again, if somebody who hits you has minimum limits and you're driving around in a newer car, the technology in that car is worth more than the minimum limits. Yeah,
I know in my Mustang I really don't have to have that, you know, because it's a 66. But that 23 Corvette I got to have everything.
You got to have everything with that Corvette. I mean, even with the Mustang, the vintage bumper on that stuff, to get that stuff fixed, any of it, you've just got to make sure you have enough coverage to fix everything if something happens.
Yeah, and by the way, don't ever hit my Mustang, because it will destroy your car.
That
thing's made of steel. There's no plastic on that car.
Those are the good old days in America, right?
You know,
when you make those kind of cars.
Let's talk about the birthday and the scenario, and people are celebrating the birthday. And you were saying, you know, check your insurance on your birthday, which is a really good thing to do. It's a lot like, you know, changing the battery in your smoke detector on the first of the year. You know, it's one of those things that you ought to do.
One of those things. It's a thing to trigger your memory, and so that's the good thing to do with it. And so that's why, you know, before you go start celebrating your birthday, you know, check your insurance policy.
You've got some scenarios that could be set up if you are celebrating your birthday and you do get behind the wheel and you do have an accident, and how can people avoid those scenarios and not get into an accident?
Yeah, this kind of goes for birthdays or for anything. Don't mix cocktails with car keys.
Oh, I like
that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. That is a horrible idea. Make sure you've designated a driver, because you don't want your birthday suit to become an orange jumpsuit.
You
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just do the things you got to do to make sure you like these. I'm kind of on it today.
Everybody goes by number. Can I throw in one more C?
Yeah.
Cell phone.
Cell phone.
Yeah.
Oh, clearly.
Keys, cell phone. Well, keys is K.
Yeah, that worked. Close enough. But it's one of those things that you got to do the things to make sure you've designated the driver so you can get home safe. And for us, just to let you know, post my wife's birthday, you can go ahead and sign up now at TreyHelpsYouUber.com. But we're doing another Memorial Day Uber voucher.
Really? Fantastic.
$10 off. We got billboards up in Somerville or whatnot, letting people know that we're doing it. So be on the lookout for those. But you can go to TreyHelpsYouUber.com right now and sign up for it. And so you can use it during Memorial Day weekend. So you can focus on what you're really supposed to focus on during that weekend and not making a dumb decision.
Yeah. You got Memorial Day weekend. You've got 4th of July. Hopefully you're going to do that on 4th of July.
We'll do Labor Day. We've had such great success with the Trey Helps You Uber, and it's really special to see how many people are making that right decision. Even if they're not using the voucher that night, the fact that they're taking steps to make sure that they need the voucher, they can use it, that's just a good thing to do. And so, you know, just go to TreyHelpsYouUber.com and check it out and, you know, use it.
One of the worst things you can probably do is on your birthday and you're driving and you do get in an accident. Hopefully nobody's hurt, but what's one of the first things that an individual needs to do? And we've gone through this before, but some people may be watching for the first time. I'm saying make sure that you're okay, that you can get out of your car, the people in your car are okay. Start taking pictures, document everything.
100%. And if you did get in an accident on your birthday, please accept my condolences, because that'd be terrible. It'd be absolutely terrible. So, you know, just do the things that we always talk about. Make sure you're okay. Don't be a jerk. You know, do the kind of things to protect yourself later on. And a lot of that can be done beforehand, whether it's checking your policy, whether it's making sure you have that Trey Helps You Uber voucher locked in. Just do the things you've got to do to make sure you stay safe.
And on your phone, Trey Helps. 843-636-TREY. It's
right
easy
there.
peasy.
Or just go follow us, you know, on any of the social medias, and you can find us easily.
Yeah. How many full-time employees now?
We've got about 13, so
13,
we can handle whatever comes our way.
Yeah.
God has blessed us so much with the ability to pay those people.
Right on.
So if you need us, call us. And if you don't need us, go follow us on social media.
One of the things also, we got a couple more seconds left. If you're out of state, you're out of town, you're out of state, maybe even out of the country, you know, you've got a network of friends, of lawyer, attorney friends, that can be in California, can be in Kalamazoo.
Wherever.
It doesn't matter, Key West, Florida. And if you get into an accident, call you, and then you can say, let me get back with you. It'll be 5 minutes, and I got a guy that's going to give you a call. You know, his name is Fred whatever, and he's going to be able to help you out. He's
Exactly.
He can help you out
If you've
in
been
that
in an auto accident, no matter where it is, just remember Trey helps, and we'll do what we can to help you and see if we can get it going to the next thing. And again, before we wrap up, happy birthday, beautiful. You're amazing. Thank you so much. I love you.
Yeah, 2 beautiful children as well.
Yeah, she gave me those too. So she's,
right on.
you know, she's giving me everything. Thanks.
Always a pleasure, my
Good to see
friend.
you, buddy.
Thank you so very much.
Thank
We're
you.
back with more Lowcountry Live right after that. Just remember, Trey helps.
I like that. Put that right in.